My child, be still for a moment. Do not rush past this moment. Do not let your mind wander. Do not treat this like background noise. Slow down. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Again, this message did not come to you by accident. You did not arrive here randomly. Out of all the voices, all the videos, all the distractions, you were led here intentionally. Something within you needed this confirmation. I know how long you have been waiting. I know how heavy your heart has felt. I know the quiet questions you've been carrying, the ones you never speak out loud. You have been strong for longer than most people realize. You carried responsibilities that no one thanked you for. You endured pressure that others never saw. You kept going, even when you felt empty inside. And I need you to hear this clearly. Your strength did not go unnoticed. Your endurance was not ignored. Your faith was not wasted. I saw you on the days when you wanted to stop, but didn't. I saw you when you showed up for others while neglecting yourself. I saw you when you cried alone and wiped your tears before anyone noticed. You wondered if anyone truly understood your struggle. I did. You wondered if your prayers were reaching heaven. They were. Not one prayer fell to the ground. Not one tear disappeared without purpose. Not one moment of pain was overlooked. Even when you felt unheard, I was listening. Even when you felt unseen, I was watching. Even when you felt abandoned, I was closer than you realized. My child, there were seasons when I allowed silence, not to punish you, but to strengthen your inner voice. There were moments when I did not answer immediately, not because I didn't care, but because the timing mattered more than speed. You asked for clarity, and I gave you patience. You asked for direction, and I gave you endurance. You asked for relief, and I gave you growth. Because what you are stepping into requires more than desire. It requires depth. It requires wisdom. It requires strength you did not yet know you had. And you are becoming that person, slowly, quietly, painfully at times. I know you questioned the delays. You watched doors close that you hoped would open. You saw others move ahead while you felt stuck. You wondered if you missed your moment. Listen to me now. You did not miss anything. What you thought was a delay was protection working in your favor. What you thought was rejection was redirection to something safer, stronger, better. There were paths you wanted that would have broken you. There were relationships you desired that would have drained you. There were opportunities that looked good but would have cost you your peace. I stepped in when you didn't see it. I blocked what would have harmed you. I removed what would have distracted you from your purpose. And yes, it hurt. Growth often does. But pain does not mean abandonment. Pain often means transformation. I know you grew tired of waiting. I know you became weary of hoping. I know you questioned whether things would ever change. But change does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it begins quietly, inside your heart, inside your perspective, inside your strength. You are not the same person you were before this season began. You see differently now. You feel more deeply now. You discern more clearly now. That is not an accident. That is preparation. And I need you to understand something this. You are closer than you think. Even now, things are shifting in ways you cannot see. Even now, conversations are happening without your involvement. Even now, help is being arranged behind the scenes. What feels still on the surface is moving beneath. Do not measure progress only by what is visible. Some of the most important changes happen in silence. I am asking you to rest your heart. Not because everything is finished, but because trust is required for what comes next. Release the need to control every outcome. Release the fear of what might go wrong. Release the pressure you placed on yourself to have everything figured out. You were never meant to carry this alone. I am here. I have always been here, and I am not leaving you now. My child, stay with me. Do not rush away from this moment. Do not let doubt interrupt what is happening within you. You have been questioning yourself lately, questioning your decisions, questioning your strength, questioning whether you are truly on the right path. I need you to release that weight. You are not confused because you are failing. You are tired because you have been carrying too much alone. There is a difference. You told yourself you had to be strong at all times. You convinced yourself that resting meant giving up. You believed that asking for help meant weakness. But hear me clearly now. You were never meant to survive on strength alone. You were meant to be supported. You were meant to be guided. You were meant to be held. That is why I am here with you now. I see how deeply you care. I see how much effort you give. I see how often you put others first. And yet, you have neglected your own heart. You gave encouragement while needing encouragement yourself. You offered understanding while feeling misunderstood. You showed patience while feeling drained. My child, that season is ending. Not because you did something wrong, but because you have learned what you needed to learn there. You are not late. Let me say that again, slowly. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not off track. You are not failing. You are exactly where you need to be to become who you are meant to be. I know you compare yourself to others. You look at their progress, their achievements, their milestones, and you wonder why your journey looks different. But different does not mean worse. Some journeys are quiet because they require depth. Some paths are slow because they require wisdom. Some seasons are heavy because they produce strength. Your story is unfolding in a way that protects you. I am not rushing what must be rooted. I am not speeding what must be stable. I am not releasing what you are not ready to sustain. Because what is coming is not small, and you must be prepared, not just to receive it, but to keep it. I know you have felt forgotten, moments when you felt overlooked, moments when your efforts seemed invisible, moments when it felt like everyone else was being remembered but you. But I need you to understand this truth. Being unseen by people does not mean you are unseen by me. I know your heart. I know your intentions. I know your sacrifices. I know the good you do when no one is watching. I know the kindness you show without recognition. I know the battles you fight in silence. Nothing you have done in faith was wasted. Nothing. Every act of patience planted a seed. Every moment of endurance strengthened your foundation. Every time you chose love over bitterness shaped your future. You may not see the results yet, but the harvest is not lost. It is growing. Quietly, steadily, faithfully. Do not lose heart now. You are closer than you realize. Even now, your perspective is changing. Even now, your heart is softening in the right places. Even now, your strength is being renewed. You are learning discernment. You are learning boundaries. You are learning to listen to your spirit, not your fear. These lessons matter. They are protecting you from repeating cycles that once hurt you. They are guarding you from settling for less than you deserve. They are preparing you for healthier connections and clearer paths. You asked for peace. Peace does not come from everything going right. Peace comes from knowing you are not alone, even when things feel uncertain. And you are not alone. I am walking with you through this season. I am steadying you when you feel unstable. I am strengthening you when you feel weak. You do not need to have all the answers right now. You only need to trust the one guiding you. So rest your heart again. Let go of the pressure to perform. Let go of the fear of falling behind. Let go of the belief that you must carry everything by yourself. You are allowed to breathe. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to heal. And as you rest, know this: I am still working. I am still arranging. I am still opening the right doors at the right time. Nothing about your life is stalled. It is unfolding with purpose. My child, you are safe here. You do not need to brace yourself. You do not need to defend your heart. You do not need to stay on guard. You have been protecting yourself for a long time, shielding your emotions, holding back your vulnerability, convincing yourself that staying strong meant staying closed. But strength is not the absence of feeling. Strength is allowing yourself to feel without letting fear control you. I know how many times you were disappointed. I know how often you hoped only to be let down. I know how trust became difficult for you. Those experiences shaped you, but they do not define you. You are not broken. You are not damaged beyond repair. You are not too far gone. You are healing, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. Healing does not always feel peaceful at first. Sometimes it feels like exhaustion. Sometimes it feels like confusion. Sometimes it feels like needing rest more than answers. And that is okay. You have been moving non-stop, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You have replayed conversations in your mind. You have revisited old mistakes. You have questioned what you could have done differently. But listen to me now. You are not meant to live in the past. What happened before taught you lessons, but it does not have permission to follow you forward. You learned, you grew, you changed. That is enough. Release the guilt you still carry. Release the regret that weighs on you. Release the shame that was never yours to hold. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time, and I do not hold your past against you. I see who you are becoming. I see the wisdom forming within you. I see the compassion growing in you. I see the clarity slowly emerging. You are more aware now, more discerning now, more grounded now. That is why this season feels different. You no longer tolerate what once drained you. You no longer chase what once confused you. You no longer beg for what once ignored you. You are learning your worth, and that changes everything. I know there are moments when fear tries to return, whispering that things will fall apart again, convincing you that peace won't last, telling you not to trust what feels calm. But peace is not a trick. It is a sign that you are aligned. When your spirit is at rest, it is because you are walking in truth. You do not need chaos to feel alive anymore. You do not need struggle to feel purposeful. You do not need pain to prove your strength. You have already proven enough. Now it is time to receive. Receive calm. Receive clarity. Receive restoration. I am gently rebuilding what was worn down. I am restoring what was depleted. I am strengthening what felt fragile. You may not notice it immediately, but one day you will look back and realize how far you have come. The weight you once carried will no longer feel familiar. The anxiety that once followed you will no longer have power over you. The fear that once controlled your decisions will lose its grip. You are not returning to who you were. You are moving forward as someone wiser, stronger, and more grounded. And what is ahead of you will not require you to lose yourself to receive it. What is coming will respect your growth. It will honor your boundaries. It will align with your values. You will not have to force it. You will not have to chase it. You will not have to sacrifice your peace for it. It will come gently, steadily, at the right time. So rest here for a moment. Let your breathing slow. Let your shoulders relax. Let your thoughts quiet. You do not need to anticipate the future right now. You only need to trust that you are being guided with care. I am not rushing you. I am not pressuring you. I am not testing you. I am walking with you, and you are doing better than you think. My child, you have made it this far. Take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. Feel the rhythm of your heart. You are here. You are present. You are alive. I want you to hear this with clarity. You are loved beyond measure. You are seen beyond what anyone else can perceive. You are valued for every effort, every tear, every act of faith. Even when the world seemed indifferent, I noticed. Even when life felt unfair, I held you. Even when fear whispered lies, I reminded you of truth. You do not need to prove anything anymore. You do not need to push yourself past the limits I have set for you. You do not need to chase what is already yours in divine timing. Rest in this knowledge. Your life is not random. Your story is not chaotic. Your journey is purposeful. What you have endured, what you have survived, what you have questioned, it has all led to this moment. A moment of calm, a moment of clarity, a moment where you can finally let go of doubt, fear, and worry. I am guiding you. I am protecting you. I am preparing the next chapters of your life with care. You do not need to rush. You do not need to compare. You do not need to fear what has not yet come. The timing is perfect. The arrangements are complete. The blessings are already in motion. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not abandoned. Even when you feel uncertain, even when your heart grows anxious, even when questions rise without answers, I am working quietly behind the scenes. All things are aligning for your highest good. All doors are being positioned at the right time. All encounters are being prepared to support your path. You are stronger than you realize. You are more resilient than you believe. You are more loved than words can convey. And now, it is time to receive. Receive peace. Receive hope. Receive the gentle reminders that you are walking under care. Feel it flow into your heart. Feel it calm your mind. Feel it settle your spirit. Nothing in your past can undo this moment. Nothing in your fear can stop this truth. Nothing in the world can diminish the love surrounding you. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to breathe. You are allowed to let go. As you continue on your journey, carry this with you. You are not late. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where you are meant to be. You are becoming exactly who you are meant to be. You are on the path you were created to walk. So breathe again, slowly, and let this truth fill every part of you. You are safe. You are loved. You are seen. You are guided. And one day you will look back and realize every moment of waiting, every tear shed, every fear faced, was shaping you for the life you are stepping into now. Rest in that truth. Trust in that process. Believe in the journey. You are not alone. You are never alone.